Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about having the part of fortune in Taurus in a natal chart. Now, having the part of fortune in Taurus, it could indicate in the earlier part of the person's life, this person may have been attempting to cultivate, I guess we could say, and grow the qualities associated with the sign Taurus, such as perseverance, persistence, tenacity, perhaps the stick-to-itiveness qualities, things that are connected with perseverance and being able to cope, I guess we could say, with adversity, and perhaps calmness and composure even. And generally speaking, the part of fortune in Taurus could indicate that this person could very well perhaps prosper by exhibiting these Taurus-like characteristics or traits. But in the earlier part of life, it may have been difficult to some degree, and it may have been like a growing process. And this person may have, when they got into, I guess we could say, adult years, that's when these qualities may have been exhibited more prominently and could lead to perhaps some kind of strong positive thing in the person's life. It doesn't necessarily mean monetary fortune, but the fact that it's in Taurus could very well indicate that. This could be a person that may have positive luck or some good fortune connected with Taurus, like professions such as acting, the arts in general, like music, drawing, painting, sculpting. Actor Matthew Perry has the part of fortune in Taurus in his 10th house of career, and it would be safe to say that this pretty much fits him, because you think of Taurus as the sign that could be very laborious and hardworking, and it's also a sign connected with the arts such as acting. And then Matthew Perry having in the 10th house of career, status, recognition, notoriety, it's safe to say that he's become well known for being proficient in acting, which is a Taurus-like profession. Now, another interesting example, I think, though this is a rectified chart and not a verified or confirmed natal chart, is renowned author I believe the name is J.K. Rowling. And in the rectified chart, she has the part of fortune in Taurus in the 12th house. Now, Taurus, again, is this hard-working sign, and it can be connected with persistence and steadfastness. And the 12th house is seclusion, and this could show her hard work, laborious work, and seclusion may have paid off and really strong dividends. Now, I believe she's a multi-millionaire, and Taurus is the sign of wealth and affluence. So, and also another way to look at it is that the 12th house corresponds with the sign of Pisces, which is the imagination and fantasy. And sure enough, she's had a lot of acclaim and for writing these fantasy fiction novels about I believe it's the Harry Potter series. So I think it's safe to say it's pretty accurate with her, but as I stated before, that is it's a rectified birth chart and unverified. But if it is true, I think that would really fit her to a T. Now, this can be someone that perhaps puts a strong, can maybe generate their luck through the hard-working way about them, working laboriously, being steadfast. And also, you don't want to really say somebody can have good fortune by being stubborn or obstinate. But in this particular case, maybe it's not far from the truth. It can indicate in the earlier part of the person's life that maybe this person might have had difficulty in standing his or her ground and showing that quote-unquote stubbornness in certain areas. And as life progressed and this person went into adulthood, it can show that this person may have very strongly was able to exhibit the quality to stand his or her ground in terms of what they believed in, as far whether it be philosophy or belief on something. And by doing so, this person can perhaps they could be fortunate, and it could be fortuitous for this person by doing so, by standing to what they believe. I guess we could say sticking to their principles, to their beliefs, and being consistent with these things. And consistency in general very strongly correlates with the sign of Taurus, and this could be a very positive thing for people that have the part of fortune in Taurus, and showing the stability, stolidness, the composure is very strong, and can really be beneficial to this person. Now, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for having the part of fortune in Taurus in a natal chart. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about having Gemini as the part of fortune in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.